Legion
wow.
Commander.
The scary thing with that, of course, is that by then you won't have the level, I think it's the level 20 talents, which is the minus 20 seconds or plus 20 morph duration. And then at level 18, at level 3 morph, you have 0 downtime then once you have the talent. I think it's level 20, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's level 15. Either one. You either need to be 18 or 20 here to get the full uptime here on the Shaker, if that's who he's going to decide to use. And let's be honest, for the majority of the game, it's going to be. Legion Commander going to get picked up, though. Another really great pick here against the Morph lane, especially if they can get a silence. Right now, I think that's with... not really, actually. I don't think a silence against Morph is all that fantastic when you can just read him up. Legion might have a bit of a hard time killing him if he gets off the strength gain in the duel, but by that time, you're going to be able to do so much damage here to the rest of your team. The Batrider pick I do quite like here. It's really good against the Treants, actually, because Firefly, of course, breaks all the trees he flies over, making it pretty value in laning stage. It's pretty expensive on mana, but the downtime, once you max it, is now... Of course, there is no downtime, actually, I believe. There might be a talent for that as well. I'm not quite 100% certain on it. But, of course, the ulti is going to be fantastic. Of course, the problem is, as Team Liquid have promptly countered with the Legion, can get purged off. At level 25, it's basically, there's no, unless you're going to jump in on the Legion, which based off the nature of the hero, might be a little bit more difficult, considering she's going to want to try and jump and duel someone on your backlines. It is going to be difficult because that AoE is not super generous. I think it's like a 300 or maybe 350 AoE on the press the attack, but that strong dispel is going to just about ruin your day. Final bans here. Slark to get banned out. What do we need here on both sides? Likely to need a... Depends. It depends here. Wind and Rain luckily will have last pick, so they have a good amount of flexibility within their draft. With the exception of Bane, I could arguably see any of these heroes go mid. The days of Morph mid are waning for sure, but, you know, there's still a glimpse there on the horizon for sure. Queen of Pain to be the last ban here. I like that, actually. Like I said, I think maybe I would have liked it for them. Maybe even a Puck here might be decent, I think. It's another early timing hero. That level 15 is going to be huge. Good magic damage. A silence, perhaps, with the Blink Diver. It could just end this Morph's career. The Dream Coil as well to try and re-engage on a Batrider. Keep him from running away too much. Ooh, the Visage. This is a hero I love. This is a hero I play. This is going to be a good one. I think this is going to be a core Visage as well. Yeah, it might as well be here. Should be a 4 AA, maybe a 5 Treants. They could swap those. I think I like the AA more with items just because of the Morphling counter here this game with the Aghanim Scepter. Sorry about that. Let me mute the phone. Yeah, that's a bit of a tough one, right? He does pretty good here. He's going to absolutely destroy Bane and the Bat pretty much initially. But the Gravekeeper's Cloak, I'm going to have to check the damage numbers because it did get nerfed. I think it's 60 or 80 is the damage needed to proc one stack of the Gravekeeper's Cloak. And I think Batrider can do that quite easily. I know for sure when he's lassoed, but I'm not super certain if... I'm not super certain if that's the case with Firefly, for example. So we'll have to see. Yeah, this is really interesting for both teams. So I wonder what Wind and Rain are going to go for here. Like I said, lots of flexibility, so it depends what they want to pick. They're going to go for the Storm. Razor. You know, same guy. Eye of the Storm, Razor, same guy. I do like that. Steal a lot of damage here from the Gyrocopter. Even in the lane, if you run it against Taiga, which likely not here, as it's going to be Hannah here on the Razor, steal a lot of that damage here early on. Instead, it's going to be The Visage mid lane. I like it. Quokva here on the Visage. The thing I see, the thing is, the birds, once you get level 6, I think might just it's so interesting. It's a really interesting matchup, because if you Eye of the Storm and there are no other creeps nearby, those Visage birds are just gonna eat it. They're gonna die. But at the same time, if Quokva can get the jump here right at level 6, you know, it's just gonna be a very dead Razor, and from there he might be able to carry that through. That lane, I don't predict will be very easy, however, for the Visage. Yeah, that's a tough lane. I think he's constantly going to be able to burn off stacks of Great Reaper's Glow. It's going to keep you a little bit too vulnerable, especially, and you got an Earthshaker as well. Visage, a notoriously slow hero. Some builds don't even get boots until after you have something like a Vlad's. I doubt that's going to be the build here. More than likely, as let me type my things into the correct thing and change our overlays. There we are. More than likely, it's going to be a more centered build. Probably treads into Medallion. I think you just rush that Solar Crust. Wouldn't be too surprised to see. I think Helm's still good, but you're going to need boots early, is going to be the main point here. I think this is a 4-hero smoke. No, just 3 heroes smoking thus far here on the side of Wind and Rain, as they'll head into the river first. Make a good aggressive, putting on a pretty deep ward. Is this going to be between the tier 1s, tier 2 potentially? Top lane is Boxy for now. As, like I said, Boogie already beginning to burn on this tree. Let's take a look at these damage numbers. 70 damage per second might just be enough here, as I think Taiga has a few trees left standing. This might just be a kill. Chilly Fingers here onto Boogie. I'm sorry, that's Cold Feet. Feet not enough, though. Will not connect. 4 heroes down bottom. We'll leave 3 top here to solo here against Boxy. Do they have the damage? There's the Nightmare to close the gap. Actually, they're going to get first blood down bot lane here. I thought for sure they'd get it here, but they will dive underneath the tier 1 tower to secure first blood here on the side of Liquid. Whew. Apologies. Smells like someone's cooking or roasting peppers on the stove. Something reminiscent of my Mexican household, but my goodness, if you know, that burns. That burns. We're going to have some lane swaps here early on. Taiga, the first to TP, as Nikwa might scout out another rotation here. The Ward War certainly help out. Quokva getting ran down here a bit, using the Chilling Touch, the Grave Chill rather, to his advantage. Will get scouted out by Y though. And a TP already to the Shrine. Quick Nightmare will get toggled over to Insania. However, I think this is still a very dead Visage. He's going to get a bit more move speed, and most importantly, the attack slow onto the Shaker, but that's boots on him. Cold Feet to try and slow down Y a bit, and they won't consider diving a tier 2 this early. I think Taiga's their 4 player though. Oh my god, they're still going for kills here. There's going to be a fissure again onto Insania. They're going to continue going a bit here into the trees, and the Tango will create a bit of space with boots here on the Shaker. No more mana, however, for a second fissure, or a third, depending on what your frame of reference is. So it's a solo lane right now, Boxy versus Boogie. Mid lane, it will be Mickey versus Hannah. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, they definitely didn't want to put Visage against the Razor. You're getting the D-ward here, might be set up for a kill here onto the Bane. Level 1 only in the Nature's Guise, but it might be enough, as they're going to land a kill. The Fissure comes a bit too late, and with all that move slow, unlikely they'd get it. I wonder what the build on the tree is going to be, as we approach level 3 here shortly. And for it, getting a bit of damage in as well. I can't strength gain. It's a bit scary here at level 1, of course. Not too fast, but he's done his calculations. He's got the MATLAB readouts, and he knew exactly how much damage he was about to take there. Playing his hand quite well. Let's look at this dive down bottom. Boogie gonna eventually eat the trees there, but Boxy chasing him down pretty far as well, as we have another Fissure top lane here onto Taiga. Not enough mana for the Nature's... Well, he did have enough mana for the Nature's guys. The D-Rune on Hannah makes him scary. Mickey finding himself on the other side of the river than he's quite used to here. So we can go ahead and sap some damage, get that chain broken almost immediately. TPing top now here as they've swapped the lanes once again on the side of Wind and Rain. Nefrit's now appearing bot lane. Is Buki to show top. We'll see if they want to swap this force over as well. As here we go already with the tree warfare. Gonna give him a bit of a stun here. Cold Feet should connect there thanks to the chilly fingers as well. We've got another Fissure coming through. Nicely placed there. Is going to allow enough space here and bottle sips to heal him back up. But good space for the Visage, who will now on a Q TP down bottom here wants the match against Nifrit. Not really wanting to show to 1v1 or spar against really the bat. Okay, again, eating a bit of damage. It's a bit more mana. Pop some Mango. Gonna turn here with the Rocket. Only 17 damage stolen, and it's gonna salve up. There's Grave Chill onto Nefrit. However, there's a few more heroes here. As Bane will pop in. There's gonna be a nice root. Not enough mana for the what is this called? Something seed, a leech seed. I knew that. I knew that. Boogie stacking the waves here. Go ahead and farm them up, of course. Level 3 now, 2 levels in the Firefly, so he's able to do a good amount of work. Serpentine, Serpentine, work it, Serpentine underneath the tier 3 tower. He goes, will give a bit of XP here to Insania, but shared bounty is not too bad as the tip comes through.
That was lame.
Now in a bit of trouble. 2 levels now in the attribute shift. It's not enough. That's Salabars were enough there. Soul Assumption. I'm a Visage player and I didn't know that. My goodness. Yeah, that nuke is a bit more than you might imagine, especially against pretty squishy heroes here, as the Morph was at that moment in time. Let's calculate that one, and at low levels here of attribute shift, they might even get another kill here, as there's going to be 3 levels in Soul Assumption to make that 4. Do they have the vision? They absolutely, and a second quick kill here for the Visage. And most importantly, 2 deaths onto Nefrit, which is a hero that does not want to be, I mean, what hero does not want to be farming, but especially him. Nice Fissure to cut him off. They might be able to get a revenge kill here onto Insania. Support's coming through though. Taiga with the root. Nope, just kidding. Nature's guys is not going to be off of cooldown. Trying to find the kill here with the Cold Feet, unable to, as Boots already on Y. Oh man, all these musical lanes have really left Wind and Rain really looking for XP here. 2 supports at level 2, which hurts. Of course, everyone's going to be slightly under leveled here, thanks, except for mid lane. Even mid lane's going to have a bit of a rough time, as Mickey is going to be slightly behind here on the level 6, just a few creeps or 2. Actually, I think he's going to maybe would have gotten it there if he hadn't gotten denied, but Smoke Gank out from 2 here, looking like they're heading mid lane. Taiga having just shrined up with his pal Insania, heading mid onto the Razor. We'll see if they're able to get this kill. Oh, instead they found someone else actually. They found Nefrit, which could even be a nicer kill, jumping forward, dropping the tree as well. I love to see these plays. Cold Feet, the Leech Seed. They're not going to get the root out of the Nature's guys, so Nefrit barely able to escape, and now here's Y as well, rotating through with the Nightmare to save his water boy's life. Nicely done there. Good bits of aggression. I love to see plays like that. The Iron Branch plays. They're super legit, man. You gotta know. So you know that's a haunted forest you're chilling in. Once you see a GG branch get planted out of the blue, as Mickey now might be in a bit of trouble. No one's showing top lane. TP's coming through now. They're going to continue to keep vision here. There's going to be a flaming lasso onto him. Not going to last too long, as there's going to be the purge as well. Now trying to turn with the duel. Not going to be able to. The duel will end, I believe. That's going to be 10 damage, but most importantly, 108 damage stolen for Razor. That's what really made the difference there. Boxy trying to save the life there of Mickey, and does, but ends up losing a bit of damage in a duel in the meantime.
Not bad at all. Try harder. Sound strategy.
Indeed, Boxy, indeed. lane here. Might have a bit of another kill attempt here. Why? Gonna get forced out a touch by this fissure. As Wokva. No levels on the soul assumption yet. I think this might be a kill though. There's no levels. Oh, there is an Inkster's guys in a second. I might be able to get them that kill. I think mid lane they're all done here. Mickey should retreat. Has got no health, no mana, no damage, and no money to get his way back to the lane. But right now, no one top whatsoever. We missed a kill, I presume bottom. Let's go ahead and actually check the death summary now that the teams have given us enough time. Yep, just stream protector things. Nature's Guy, since the leech seed is so much damage. And actually, the build he's going, he is going to go for the PvD leech seed build. As in they go. Nice body blocks coming through. Not even allowing him to get underneath this tower. Very well played by Liquid. Really forcing the issue this early on. Wind and Rain responding nicely mid as well. And top has, I would say, more or less gone their way here. They'll send Nefrit there now to continue farming up a bit. Boogie into the jungle. That's a DD rune. And it's quite fast as well with that Windlace, but scary positioning to be in here if you're Nikwa. And now they'll send Boogie bot lane. Ooh, there's going to be the birds, though, as they're going to jump straight onto him. They are burning off these. No, they're not actually burning off the stacks of the soul assumption. The birds there to set up with the stuns. I'm sorry, they're not birds. I know, they're familiars, but Hannah will TP through, make himself too familiar, as Mickey will now return to the mid lane. Good cell reception here. That's certainly going to result in a kill if you can get the mana. Unnecessary. Nice stuns coming out from the Visage onto that poor Razor. And 3 levels in the Rocket Barrage. Mickey with a double kill. Nice rotation by him. Very well played. Liquid setting themselves up quite nicely here. Oh, nice little ring around the rosy here. Could be dangerous. Boxy gonna get juked out ever so slightly, trying to make sure his jungle's not warded before he continues to farm. Bottom lane, TPing, or just here actually, is gonna be Nikwa. Oh, the tornado, the Wild Ring Ripper. What can he do except to die now? As Boogie will show, maybe trying to find someone with a lasso, but will only find a tree. The stuns from the familiars are perfect, and the soul assumption just about sealing his fate there. Yeah, man, I think he needs... What was this? Yeah, I mean, this needs to be high level. Firefly, frankly, needs to be high level. What is this? Oh, minimum damage is 40. My bad. That's much lower than I thought it was. Yeah, 80 is quite high now that I think about it. That'd make you pretty much unkillable during the lane, honestly. How silly of me to even think that. But again, not blocking the camp here. Doesn't want to make himself known. Morph, just farming. Yeah, but Firefly, in any case, is still not enough damage. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Tree Protector in a bit of trouble here. Now they'll turn Nikwa, however. Able to combo that quite nicely. Plenty of heroes involved in the kill. Plenty. Not even that much damage stolen, actually. Oh, look at this. Nice bit of damage there as well. They're going to get the kill onto Quokva. Familiars, however, gonna make his life a bit more difficult. I think he did actually. Oh, hold on, a bit more. Ice Blast, I think, did not quite connect here. And they might be able to turn, actually. Trying to set it here for the runes. Ooh, these might be 2 dead familiars, though. These are definitely worth the kill. The stun will come out on time. 1 dead bird here as they can continue to chase. They're going to actually get a kill in return here onto the Shaker, as they have contested these runes quite hard. Homing a rocket on the way now for Hannah. Only going to get faster and faster. Careful, though. This bird's going to die here if you're not the unstable currents. He's going to be okay. How's Boxy doing here? Closing in on the Blink Dagger. Casual crown. No, that's going to be for Drums. Drums probably on the way. Yeah. No one just ever builds a casual crown, honestly. Does that. It's so silly. Almost level 6 here now on the sports as we approach the 11th minute now. Only the Shaker has yet to complete level 6 as Taiga out scouting. Will get a little bit of a zippy zap here, sitting underneath a Sentry Ward. However, a bit of aggression from Liquid now as in comes the Ice Blast. There's going to be the Overgrowth on top, securing the kill. Mike on the killing spree there from across the fissure, able to secure it. Plenty of damage for that. Nice Overgrowth committed as well as Taiga sitting underneath the sentry, but outside of their vision here thanks to the trees breaking the vision. They continue to get aggressive. Do we have a lasso? Absolutely, but the move souls are there. Careful, careful. Oh, the familiar. It's going to get off the stun, but I think it's going to be a dead familiar indeed. Oh, no, he's going to summon 2 more. Hashtag waste their time. Nicely played there. I was checking to see if he was off cooldown. Alright, 6 drum charges here. No dual damage on Legion yet, but pretty close. Already 1 component of Aghanim Scepter queued up here for Mickey. We'll have it pretty soon. Of course, the thing with that is you always do lack the damage, but I do appreciate the Aghanim Scepter as there's going to be a Fiend's Grip. Ice Blast going to be only onto 1, unfortunately. Will not save the life here of Boxy. Perfect stuns. They even commit the lasso as they found a tree in the back line. Echo Slime onto 2 as Mickey will rotate forward. They're going to get the kill onto only Bane here. Boogie, is he going to die? Absolutely, actually. He's even going to get 2. Mickey making it well worth his time to rotate up and losing no damage either to the Razor. Very well played. At first, I thought that was a bit of a crazy TP, but ends up working out quite nicely for him. Look at all that damage he does here. Does give a lot of gold and XP, unfortunately, to Hannah. Now level 11 has finished off the Aghanim. You almost caught me. That's the other Scepter. Close to finishing up the Yule Scepter. How's Nikwa farming? Gonna go for the boots mid lane here. We have a duel. It's on to the morph, but the Nightmare save is gonna be there, at least preventing the duel damage. Huge save out there. Almost getting the deny, actually. It only does about 25 or something like 50 damage. Barely anything, right? Fox, you can go ahead and purge off there. The slow. Ooh, 1 familiar will fall, though. Those are worth quite a pretty penny. Both in terms of, both of their bounties, actually, the XP as well as the gold, obviously at 100. Good save there. Unfortunately, your morph does die once again. But Wind and Rain still definitely in it. Down 3k, but a lot of these kills were early on. Ice Blast going to be heading down into the bottom lane. They will connect onto this one. Taiga jumping forward. He moves quickly, holding onto the Overgrowth. He's going to chase into the trees now. Landing Nature's Guys. Nice stun there. As in comes the call down, holding Mickey back, but it's not enough. Taiga able to do the punching, and it's a tree that punches hard. 116 base damage currently. That's insane. Yeah, will deny the tier. I'm sorry, the DD rune. Now gonna get gone on here by the birds. In a bit of trouble. Has the medallion as well. Jumping forward is Boxy. Give him the duel. He wants it. He's got it. That's gonna be 10 damage in his pocket. Save that one for later. This tier 1 tower. There is no later for that mid tier 1. As it will fall now. First tier 1. Apologies. Second tier 1 in the game. Let me, down. Now Mickey in a bit of trouble here. Maybe actually not, as Hannah popping the shrine here. The Siege nearby as well. They've got another barrage of missiles. As now he's trying to turn. Has 168 damage. Nice Overgrowth defensively placed. Yule Scepter is there to purge him off, but really, that at this point just about buys you a bit less time. They're going to sacrifice perhaps a bit more. As Quokova actually going to be able to stun. Channeling Bane. Nicely played there. Quokova. I'm putting an extra U in there. I'm really trying with this more European name. And, so I do apologize about that. Boxing maybe going forward. Has no Blink Dagger, but has the drums. Ooh, was just in the cast animation, but the fissure perfectly placed. They've accidentally trapped Y, though, so maybe Boxy considering going back in. A lot of enemy heroes here, though. And they won't think better of it. Notably missing, though, is Morphlane. Off to, honestly, not a fantastic start. I think just the lanes and Liquid playing this really effectively towards their favor. He's going to be forced off into the jungle. Early Morbid Mask for him to keep farming. Yes, 3 heroes making their way in mid. Quokva. Yeah, I keep saying Quokva. I apologize. Quokva. Quokva. Okay, continuing to farm though, has just about all of Aghanim Scepter completed. Finding a pretty late bounty as well here, but he'll also find a Bane and a nice sleep as Boxy jumping in. Will find a duel for himself, and likely 10 more damage here. Still no level 2 duel. How's Taiga doing? Pretty decently, actually. Almost having a Blink Dagger. This Taiga, absolutely huge on this force. Position 4, honestly, right now is one of my favorite roles to watch. I mean, it always is, quite honestly, as we miss a quick kill here onto the AA. Speaking of quick kills. But especially on these movement-based heroes, I mean, the one patch where it was very boring to watch mid, but everyone would try and gank it with, like, Tusk was so much fun to watch, man. But I think right now it's in a good place as well. Hopefully we don't get to see it changed too much. Plenty of heroes mid lane, maybe ready to jump here on the Morph lane. Do we have a Blink Dagger? Mickey maybe trying to bait them a bit back. Oh, nothing. Morph gonna go straight in here into the axe. Not too uncommon, honestly. Oh, he's got a courier running into him, actually. Oh, but he's got a duel. Oh, that's actually not onto him, luckily. It's onto Y instead. And Sanya getting the kill onto a sentry ward. I thought he got the kill there. Said it was Mickey. Mickey, sorry, not Mickey. But still, the push coming out from Quakea. Quakea. I just, you know, you get into your own head about it. You just need to nail that consistency. I'll get him for tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow casting at you, so I swear I'll practice overnight in the mirror and we'll perfect it for tomorrow. I apologize. Sincerely, actually. It's not my intention to mispronounce it, but we'll nail it for tomorrow. But he's gonna get a tower regardless here on the Visage. Oh, nice jump here by Nikua. There's going to be the overgrowth to try and turn this. Everson will come out to try and control Mike a bit more. They're going to cancel everything immediately onto him. They've got stuns. Stolen a lot of damage here. Yule Scepter to control him as well. Up to 210 damage. One more right click's all he needs, and he'll get it. Nightmare going to get triggered all around the horn, but Boxy unable ultimately to get a dual kill. Will still get the kill here onto Boogie thanks to the cold feet. A nice fight from Liquid. Very good positioning there. Hannah absolutely forcing Mickey completely out of that fight. Very well played there. Still no Nephrit in the fights here, though. We'll probably have that Aghanim Scepter up soon. Expect him to be joining a fight or two after then. That's going to be Blink Dagger here for Taiga. Expect him to make some real money moves here after that. Mickey as well with the Aghanim Scepter. So at least he's going to be able to get off a few auto attacks whenever he's getting... Whenever Razor's stealing... I'm sorry for bumping the mic, for stealing his damage. But of course he's going to be losing damage as well. So the side gunner's going to get worse and worse and worse. But at least it's something, right? Straight in a roach they go now, feeling pretty strong. Type of Insight completed now on the Visage. As up to the high ground and straight to the grave goes Insania. Boogie getting the kill there, leaving him up He's going to buy back, actually. Might let him know something's up. So far, no one trying to contest Roche. There's going to be no Echo Slam down for 50. I think this is pretty much their Roche on him. Strice is going to be going for it. Speaking of going for it, Boxy for the duel now. Equal might be in a bit of trouble. They're going to get the kill. No Ice Blast necessary. Now up to 56 stolen damage. Straight top they go likely here as Taiga scouts 2 out, including Hannah. Trying to go for the TP out. Taiga is going to be there to cancel the TP. YYY will leave him now. It's much like the Backstreet Boys song. Why must you leave me? Hannah die. I think that's a Backstreet Boys song. I'm not sure if it's in sync. You know, honestly, I'm a little embarrassed to not know. I had the CDs growing up. But a nice pick there, regardless, onto Hannah. Look at the tier 1 tower, but take his life so close to the BKB onto Hannah as well. But that's going to be the last... Oh, sorry. Another tier 2 go on. Cockbutt here. Thank you for correcting me. Do appreciate it. Tier 3 down, however, is the push from this team is absolutely crazy. I don't think they've got an Alpha Wolf creep, but they don't really need it. However, all ultis are up here on to win on Rain. Is there an Agnum Scepter? Not quite yet. And they're on to the Morphlane. So they're still feeling pretty strong, but soon enough, it's going to be Earthshaker hell for Team Liquid. Alright. Taiga as well going for the Agnum Scepter. I do love this item. Speaking of which, he's going to die here. Most likely. He gets the blink out, but they're going to be going for more here. Onto Kakba they go. There's going to be a nice Ice Blast onto the back line. So the BKB from Hannah is enough. Stealing plenty of damage here, up to 112. Now Boxy getting a quick dual victory as well. Onto the Morphlane. Ends up still mostly on Agi. Nice bit of control here onto Mickey, keeping him locked down, but regardless, the side gunner will do the work. Now, YYY dying will fall to the Visage Birds there, the familiars. Now, Boogie on the run here, unlikely to be able to survive here as in comes the Rocket Barrage as well. Boxy continuing to push. This is a very scary push indeed. You still do have Earthshaker, Echo Slam, and now Morphlane eggs. Like I said, what is this, level 15? Okay, so it was level 15, but like I said, at level 18, this is when it really gets ridiculous. This is when you have the permanent uptime. For now, it's still got a bit of a significant downtime of, yeah, it's pretty bad actually, of 60 seconds, so a whole minute. So he really is going to be needing to get this level 18 as fast as possible. They didn't pick this up in the first phase, so I think they were counting pretty heavily on it, though. So hopefully they can pick up the pace here, but Liquid applying the pressure. Agnum Scepter, BKB, and now Aegis on Mickey. He continues to push quite hard. Boogie, however, going to get scouted out. Taiga is there with the control. Mickey jumping forward as well. There's going to be an Ice Blast right on top. Will not connect. That is unnecessary. Liquid, again, just continues taking more and more control here. We do have Shaker. He's got a bit of time left here on the Morph, but it is going to expire soon. I'm not sure if this is the jump they want to take here, being down their bat. Indeed, it's not. They're going to go ahead and TP back. Maybe trying to contest those 25 minutes rune, but... Oh, there's going to be a duel, however. On to the Bane they go. Boxy, quick kill onto him. Scouts one out. Easy kill for him, 92 damage. Taiga and Mickey now scouring the jungle, looking for anything. I like this build from Mickey. Of course, pretty standard stuff, but very strong. This is why we see it so much. Uh-oh. Careful, though. Nefert might be in a bit of trouble here. He's going to get scattered up by Taiga. Can they land the root just barely away from him out in time? And they're going to catch him, though. And they've actually, I think, have vision. Ice Blast is not going to find him. He actually has gotten off the attribute shift as well. That's going to be Aegis getting reclaimed here. Homing Rocket to close the gap here, as well as Taiga has the waveform. I don't think he's going to be able to make it too much longer, though. There's no more. It's going to be on cooldown. And the damage potential. Not even the potential, the actualization getting pumped out now from Mickey's insane. There's actually no Maelstrom whatsoever on him, and yet, of course, the Rocket Barrage with the 15 talent, pardon me, is so good against him. More staff now on Insania, as I believe they team smoked up maybe to try and support. Trying to find catch anyone. Ooh, Boxy with the ward. Gonna jump straight here onto the main. Ice Blast jumping forward just to secure that kill a little bit faster. More damage now onto Boxy. You got no Aegis. You got Morph back now with buyback here in 10 seconds. You just need to make sure you can get a great jump. They still haven't not been able to execute here the Morph Shaker combo. I think they really want. Hannah starting to sap the damage here from Nikkei. He's got nowhere to go. Never mind, he does have a force stab on his team. But these racks, not too long for this world, as they'll get the melee racks, and we'll be pretty happy with that. McGay closing in now onto his Satanic. Going to be a huge item, especially if you can get it off before getting jumped on, or before he gets Fiend's Grip or something like that, because then, you know, of course, if you got the Razor stealing all your damage, then I guess it's all for naught, but it also helps because he does need a bit of damage. He skipped out on the Maelstrom and Mjolnir completely, as Kaka already actually holding on to the Agnum Scepter. Now has the level 3 birds, so this is a lot of damage to point up. These buildings absolutely just going to melt. But a Smoke Ink out from Wind and Rain. Who are they going to find? Boogie trying to find someone here with the lasso. Maybe just keeping them at bay, but here we go with the dual morph strategy, but they're going to jump straight onto him. Echo Slam onto one, trying to hold him back, but BK beat is Boxy. Is it enough damage? Oh, Nefert able to morph back. Attribute shift as well. Why? Going to be holding down Mickey as well. Jumping back in is Nefert. They're actually going to be able to turn. He's going to die despite getting the press the attack. Now will buyback is going to be Boogie. They'll get the kill onto Razor. He's holding on to his buyback as well as Nico jumping forward. Taiga actually jumping forward. Gonna catch out this Shaker. Trying to control them. Boxy has returned and now jumping in. Gonna get the last hit there on a double kill now as Boogie. He bought back actually. He's in a bit of trouble. Will at least drag him a bit farther away. Is disarmed, but it won't matter. However, the Visage Familiar Army chasing him down. This Air Force. They just caught him on the cliff just in time. As enough vision is there for Boxy to get a... Oh, I'm sorry, Insania getting credited with that kill, but Boxy was well within attack range. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I had a feeling. Koikva! Damn it. What's this trolling me? He was waiting for that. Oh, bloody. I was waiting for that as well. I knew I didn't trust him initially. He put it in chat again, and I was like, well, surely he wouldn't try and get me twice, but he did. That scoundrel. I knew it. Well played, Blitz. You got me. You got me good. You got me good. 110 damage now onto Legion Commander. Looking for this level 20 talent here. I wonder what they're going to go for. As that's Ags completed? No, not quite yet. Here for Taiga. The farm slowed down a bit. Shouldn't have done that. Silly me. Nefert now jumping forward is still level 17. He has good control here onto Boxy. BKB will come out straight into the duel. 2,000 damage here, or 2,000 HP rather, but the Ice Blast coming through. Is it going to be enough? It will. Godlike now is going to be Boxy. Hannah jumping in and trying to steal as much damage, trying to break it up. Koikva now maybe trying to find something. The Visage Army doing good work here. Boogie has got no buyback. Is going to get caught and is going to die here. You do have Nefert with buyback at the very least, however. Satanic now up on Mickey as well, so he's really not afraid to fight. Mega's not available for the taking here, and Liquid still have one tier 2 left to take before that bottom lane of Barracks is gonna be able to get exposed. Holding on to buyback is gonna be Nefrit though. This Taiga stalking, waiting in the trees, waiting for the jump. So far, they're gonna be waiting here for the morph. They got 7 seconds, and then they do have buyback. They'll be trying to get both the tier 4s. They've actually got the Alpha Wolf here, which is gonna really help pump in the damage. Nice stun, not gonna stun up those familiars though. Down goes the last tier 4. Ancient now exposed, and they're beginning to pump in this damage. There's going to be no Fortify available either. However, Nefrit is back, and he's got actually not level 18 yet, so he can't quite turn into Earthshaker with a lot of downtime. Still got a few more seconds now. BKB getting caught by a handout. Nice Force Staff getting Mickey down the hill. Hansania will likely die for this. Down he goes. Will at least get off an Ice Blast in return. Buyback is going to be the Bane as well, but they're going to be able to defend the base. Hold on. Nefrit now has the Yasha, desperately needs this Manta style. BKB wouldn't hurt either, but mostly it's the duel that's absolutely just tearing him to shreds for now. Legion Commander are going to be building up for the heart here to try and make sure that she can just keep this morph locked down. If you can lock down a morph, you can kill him. That's no problem. I'm going to smoke up here right around Roche, which has now respawned. See if they can get anything done here, placing down a ward. They're going to scout perhaps someone farming here. They know the creeps are all dead. Here we go, level 18 now. Still level 17, so still a bit of downtime. They're going to be buying back. They're jumping forward. BKB immediately is boxing. Nice cycle stun onto only one, though. They're going to be able to hold one down. Who have they got? They've got Boxy burning down the duration of this BKB, but he's going to burn and die in return. They're going to get the kill onto Shaker as well in the backlines. Why? Trying to do whatever he can, as actually Nefrit getting held down here by Taiga. Mickey now with a triple kill. Fighting the kill onto Y. Boxy jumping forward, trying to hold him down. Going to get stunned at least a little bit here as Nefrit trying to run away here a bit faster. He is going to be able to escape at the very least, but was a bit scary for him. Only 2 heroes left to defend as Nefrit jumping forward, maybe trying to get something. Oh, he has not attribute shifted. I think GG is called. It was called before. Likely I didn't see it in the chat, but Liquid gonna make it a 2-0 here. New Liquid thus far are 3 for 1 here in the MDL. Pardon me, Chengdu major qualifiers. Very strong performance there. They honestly just, yeah, that was just really good. Maybe the Visage last pick they weren't expecting. It's not as bad as getting brooded for sure. Wind and Rain tried to open up here with the Shaker morph. The only problem with that is your morph needs to be farmed for that combo to work. I think still by the end of the game, he maybe was just level 18, and you just have way too much downtime. It's a whole minute of downtime, even with the 15 talent. It only gets really, really strong and honestly quite broken at level 18, and even more so at 20. But very well played here by Liquid. Very well played by Blitz as well, debating me. But we'll be able to see more of Liquid tomorrow as they get a little bit of a break for now. That's gonna be their last series of the day. We'll be back soon, guys, for our next series, so stick around for that. Let me just check to make sure I don't misspeak here to see what the next match is gonna be. Our final match actually is gonna be Singularity. Yeah, Singularity up next, guys. So stick around for that, and we will be right back. Thanks for joining me. I am Seek and Strike casting here for the MDL Chengdu Major Qualifiers. See you soon.